Can I tell you a scary story? Can you tell me a scary story? I asked the girl. Aren't I supposed to be in charge of the bedtime stories? No, I should tell one. Old people are no good at telling scary stories. I'm not old, I said, perhaps a little more forcefully than intended. What age are you? 27. Yeah, see? Old. I chuckled. The little girl was sitting across from me, on the other side of a plastic kids' table in the corner of her room. Our game of Monopoly was only half finished. It was already long past her bedtime, but she'd begged me to let her stay up and take a few more turns. I said, I'll have you know, I'm a great storyteller. Oh, it's not that you can't tell good scary stories. It's just that you're old. And when she saw my reaction to being called old a third time, her voice trailed off. She thought for a moment. It's just that you're a grown-up. And grown-ups won't tell kids scary stories because they think we'll have nightmares if they do. I passed go and collected $200. So, you like scary stories? She nodded. Those are the best kinds. Okay, you can tell a quick one, but you have to promise not to call me old again. I promise. She rolled the dice. Have you heard about the Nope Noodles? Nope. After moving 6 spaces, she landed on Pentonville Road and groaned. I had 2 houses on that square. Nope Noodles are monsters that come from the dark, she said, handing over the cash. Grown-ups don't believe in them, but they're 100% real. I pictured something the size of a small dog made entirely of centipedes and shuddered. Okay, and what do? They snatch kids. The lights flickered on and off. For a moment, I held my breath. My next roll landed me on a community chest. When I read the card aloud, she swiped $50 from the bank. And where do Nope Noodles take all the kids they snatch? I asked, immediately wishing I hadn't. Nowhere. I didn't mean that kind of snatch. From beyond the window at the far side of the room, there came a sudden sound of ruffling feathers. Pigeons, most likely. I somehow kept myself from shrieking. She rolled again and landed on the railroad. Wait, I'm confused, I said. So, they snatch kids, but they don't take them anywhere. She shook her head. Okay, so you know crabs? I know of them, yes. Nope Noodles are like crabs, and kids are like their shells. Now I was officially creeped out. My mental image of Nope Noodles shifted to something between a squid and a lobster wearing human skin, the way kids wear bed sheets on Halloween. I wasn't looking forward to traveling downstairs to the quiet house alone. I stood. That's enough for tonight. We'll finish the game in the morning. I circled the table, floorboards groaning with each step. I always hated those olden-style houses. They were full of things that went bump in the night. Wait, I haven't finished the story yet, she said. Okay, finish it quickly. As she talked, I switched on a nightlight and drew the curtains. Whenever a kid becomes a shell, they stop being them. They're more like a mask that the Nope Noodles wear. She stood and followed me around the room. The Nope Noodles tell the kids what to say and do. It's like getting hypnotized. Grown-ups don't notice the difference because they're dumb grown-ups. But other kids, the ones that Nope Noodles haven't snatched yet, notice. And they warn each other about them. And they even name them. But the grown-ups think it's just a meme because they're dumb grown-ups. She nodded. I pulled back the covers on the bed and tilted my head to the side, making a get in gesture. Well, if Nope Noodles only snatch kids, then I've got nothing to worry about, have I? Then, as an afterthought, I added, except missing out on babysitting money, I suppose. She gave a sarcastic laugh in response, then hopped up onto the mattress. I pulled the covers up to her chest. Well, that was a great story, but it wasn't very scary. I lied. She sat up. Wait, I haven't gotten to the scariest part yet. I didn't want her to continue. I was already dangerously close to sleeping with a kitchen knife under my pillow. That's enough for tonight. See, soon it won't be just the kids that need to be scared of the Nope Noodles. she continued, because now the Nope Noodles are growing up. I waved my hands in the air dismissively. You can tell me the rest tomorrow. And that means they're getting too big for all the kids. Why don't we? Her voice grew louder. So they need to find new homes. Bigger ones. I'm telling you to. Which means they're gonna start snatching grown-ups soon. Please. And when that happens, she grabbed my wrist so fast I yelped. All the dumb grown-ups will start believing in the Nope Noodles too. She opened her mouth. What looked like a tentacle made of yellow earthworms whipped out of it and coiled around my jaw. Somewhere beneath the strands was a pair of eyes at the end of stalks. I pulled and pulled, but I couldn't escape. I struggled to breathe as the Nope Noodles exited the girl's mouth and entered mine. They felt warm and moist and tasted like dead flowers doused with vinegar. I fought and thrashed around, but it did no good. The Nope Noodles just continued wriggling past my tongue. When the tentacle had completely left the girl's mouth, she fell back on the bed, cold and lifeless. At the last possible second, I grabbed the Nope Noodles with both hands and hoisted them out of my throat. I bit and pulled and squished and spat. Eventually, I could breathe again. I crawled to the far end of the room and retched. When I was done, I looked around. The Nope Noodle slithered across the carpet in a lazy S shape, eyes focused on me. I reached up, grabbed the handle of the girl's walk-in closet, shut the door, and barricaded myself inside. And now I can see them trying to wriggle their way through the gap. I sure hope the girl's parents get home soon.